everybody, welcome back. I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to some more World of Tanks. But before we get to it, head down below, like and subscribe. It's just about a lot, and let's get right into it today. So we are watching Top G playing in one of the two tier 8, tier 10 French heavy tanks. Of course, this being the AMX M454, the more heavily armoured tank compared to the AMX 50B, which of course has the autoloader, is quite a lot faster, and of course has nowhere near the amount of armour that this has. Of course, these kind of heavy French tanks came into the game about, what, 3-4 years ago? I can't really remember, but it has been some time now. And the tier 10 isn't really the best, because you get basically the same thing at tier 9, and of course, you know, you can play against tier 7s, against not against tier 8s as the lowest tier. But Top G over here, I guess, just went up to tier 10, likes this tank a lot, as he is loading full gold. But as you can see by his gun barrel, he does have 2 marks of excellence, so he is probably chasing that 3rd mark, which on most tier 10 tanks it is quite hard to get. So you do kind of understand why he is loading full gold here. Now, this tank stock, of course, first of all has 2 guns, a 120mm and a 130mm, which I'm pretty sure Top G is using in this game, as he is getting quite good high rolls, or at least the first one high rolled. 560 damage, 250mm of penetration on the standard, and 296 on the premium rounds. Quite decent. The standard rounds, I guess, could be better. I guess some tier 10s do have better, but still quite decent. And 65 on the high explosive. As you can see, Top G only has 1 high explosive round loaded. And is he going to use it? No, he isn't. He switches out with intuition, I'm pretty sure, over there. Quite a useful skill to have on this tank. 2615 DPM, honestly not that bad for a tier 10, especially with such high alpha damage. You know, of course, you get over like 3000 with the Super Conqueror and stuff, but hey ho, this is still quite a decent gun. 35 forwards, 15 backwards with this, so it's fairly mobile. I'm pretty sure Top G is using a turbo, I'm not really sure. It is quite mobile though, and he did go about 40 kilometers an hour before, so I wouldn't be surprised if he is using a turbo. And as you can see, it is bouncing a lot, as it does have 220mm on the hull armor and 300 on turret at the front, but only 85 on the hull side and 80 on the turret side. So as kind of like an E5 and I guess other tanks like that, all of the armor is focused at the front. So when someone gets your side, as we can see over there, a tier 8 TD, of course, you know, they do have more penetration than, you know, other tier 8s. Still able to go through the side, even at a fairly decent angle. So this is a tank that you kind of play like the E5, or maybe not even like the E5, but like the Liberté, and kind of like an IS-3, IS-7. You have to keep your armor focused towards the enemy because of the flaps at the side, because once you side scrape, those flaps are going to be penetrated by basically anything you meet, and you just need to keep your front pointed towards your enemies in this tank. Now, Top G over here has found himself in quite a difficult situation on the northern part of the Berlin map. He is about outnumbered probably 2 to 1 over here, it looks like, and he is getting shot from the middle of the map by the T62A, of course using heat, because why not, you know, really need those like 320 or whatever heat rounds to get through about 80mm of armor. But, you know, maybe the T62A thought that he was going to find the front of the tier 10 French heavy tank over here, but Top G already up to 5,600 damage, 1,800 blocked, which basically would have, if this tank had no armor, he would be dead long ago already. So the armor is paying off over here. 4 kills. Just before now, when the EPR killed the Scorpion, he was only one of 2 tags on his team that actually killed anything, and he still has basically majority of the enemy kills. They are down by 3 tags, down by 2,300 damage. So you do have to watch out. Keep your health, as Top G still has 990 hit points. And in this kind of situation, you kind of need everything, but you do kind of need to risk it in those kind of situations where he could take up the 50 TP and now get around to the back of the FV405. Doesn't worry about the AMX AC48, puts in a high explosive round into the FV's side over there. You could have killed him with a standard round, but you don't really want to risk it with that British tank destroyer with that huge 180mm, I'm pretty sure it is, derp gun. So he puts a one shot into the AMX, puts another one, takes him out, 7,400 damage, 7 kills, and still down by 3 tanks, and actually down by even more hit points than he was before. 5,500 hit points. This is a disaster. Hopefully the tanks towards the south that haven't been spotted are heavily damaged, because of course when a tank is outside your spotting kind of like your view distance, of course you can't see how many hit points they have. So the 121, the Object 704 and the TVP 100 are, it appears that they are on 100% health, but they could be, you know, on a one shot. So hoping Top G probably hoping for that to be the case over there, as they are now left in a 2 vs 5 with the EBR90, who is a one shot, against a 121, a T62A. Oh, that T30, T54 is no longer there, but still an Object 704 and a TVP 100, which all tanks could kill in a couple shots, or could kill him in a couple shots, and the Object 704 who needs 1 penetrating shot, and of course he has quite a big gun, so he could probably penetrate him. And luckily for Top G over here, the 121 was only below half health, so that is absolutely brilliant. Takes him out in 2 shots with the help from the EBR, I'm pretty sure, up to 8,900 damage now, 10 kills, and he still has 3 tanks to deal with. Puts in a good shot into the T62A, which appears to have actually run out of heat rounds, or maybe, look, okay, there they are. Puts another shot, rams him, actually only takes 8 damage for him. For that, actually probably would have been worth to take even like 100 for that, because he had to take him out, because of course the T62A, way better reload than this, would have put another shot, maybe even taken out Top G in this situation over there. Now he finds himself in a 1 vs 2 against the Object 704 and the TVP 100, which is a one shot. Luckily for Top G over here. Now Top G over here asking how many hit points the Object 704 has, because as we can see, Top G has done so much damage that he only has 2 shells left, and now that's left with 1. And as we can see, the Object 704 isn't on full hit points, luckily, but still has over 900 hit points, so Top G isn't going to be taking them out in 1 hit. So what is Top G going to do here? He could cap, but of course the Object 704 would know that he is capping, because, well, he is not AFK, he is over here right in front of Top G right now. So he has to kind of think, make this one shot count, because if he fails to do make this one shot count, then that would be game over. Puts in the one shot, average pen, average roll, puts in the shot, the Object misses, And now basically this is what Top G has to do to secure the win. Has to ram into the Object 704. The first ram doing 183, the other one doing 48 as the Object 704 bounced once again, firing AP rounds. I'm not really sure why he would be doing that, because probably the better bet would be to load the gold at this point, or maybe even the high explosive rounds if the AMX M454 is face hugging you. It might damage yourself, but you might kill the French tank as well. Another damage doing 66 with the ram. Is it going to be enough though? The object is probably going to be reloading quite soon, so Top G has to angle his armor. There we go. Another AP round bounce. Actually didn't register, I'm not really sure why. But nonetheless, it didn't do any damage to him, which is good. Now, Top G has taken the Object 704 down to this slope, hoping that it's going to do anything, but it isn't. Another bounce into the gun, but this slope is just too small, and I think the Object 704 now knows what Top G is doing and is pressing against him, not giving him a chance to get a run up for that ram. So Top G has to really watch out over here. The Object 704 is probably going to reload any second now. Is he still up? He is firing high explosive rounds now, as he should have done earlier, but at least he is doing that now, and he took about a third of the remaining hit points that Top G had on his heavy tank. Now, another miss from the Object 704, probably another high explosive round, but Top G knows what he's doing, rams into the Object 704 and secures an absolutely brilliant win. Let's look at the post-game stats and let's see what Top G has secured in this game. So Top G over here picks up the Ace Tanker, the Steel Wall, the Radley Walters, the Top Gun and the High Caliber. Just absolutely brilliant game in a not really the best tank. You know, this isn't like the top flavour of the month heavy tank. It's still a really good tank, but you know, none of the Object 279E or Conqueror, Super Conqueror or Chieftain kind of tank. 11,457 damage with 13 kills, 1 off the Rezainari Heroes Medal, and 1,788 base experience. Not that high for that kind of damage and kills, but he was kind of shooting at tier 9s and tier 8s as well. Loses 3,100 credits, but as I always say, in these kind of big games, I don't really think the people care that they lose a couple thousand, maybe a couple hundred, well, maybe not a couple hundred, but a couple tens of thousands of credits for these incredible results. But for now, that is going to. So if you guys enjoyed, like, share, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.